YouTubers who are permanently banned and why. It's gonna be me next, chat. Permanently banned.
We're gonna list these 10 permanently banned channels, from smallest to largest, explaining what they did, beginning with the most unlikable channel in YouTube history called ItsOwen. You might recognize the channel from his notoriously terrible intros.
Like this video and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your ear whilst you're asleep tonight.
Always placed after
I remember when people started making parodies of those. Yeah, actually.
shameless clickbait like Charlie D'Amelio is dying today. On top of this, Owen relentlessly clickbaited fake Mr. Beast scenarios. However, after Technoblade's passing on the 30th of June 2022, ItsOwen took his scumbaggery to a point of no return. He'd upload a video titled Mr. Beast Final Goodbye to Technoblade, with the introduction stating this.
This is Mr. Beast's final goodbye to Technoblade and their last time playing Minecraft together.
Although the video showed nothing more than Technoblade playing Minecraft and a completely fabricated Mr. Beast tweet. The video
We were just talking about fake AI slop, and now this is up, huh?
received over 800,000 views in under 24 hours, yet with a top comment reading, the amount of disrespect this guy has is unlike anything I've ever seen before. Complete and utter shame, he was about to face some serious backlash.
Just awful garbage. I have more respect for shit stains in a gas station urinal than I do for Owen.
YouTubers clickbaiting Technoblade's death for views has made me lose all faith in humanity. It's just so messed up, which is followed by another tweet from Owen himself. At Team YouTube, my YouTube channel with 3.5 million subs just got terminated. Please help me get it back. I'm so depressed right now, I don't know what to do.
What a fucking idiot, man. Yeah, rip bozo, dude. Like, skill issue, sorry.
After YouTube then responded, Owen doubled down by stating, I never received any community guideline strikes, so I didn't know what I was doing was violating the guidelines. If I received just one strike, that would have been enough for me to realize what I did was wrong. Please give me another chance, I'm so depressed right now, it's my only income. Owen then made another 2 tweets displaying how desperately he wanted his account back, although Team YouTube concluded their thread by stating, update, we've reviewed your account and confirmed that your channel was correctly suspended due to explicit content. Note that you will not be able to access or create any other YouTube accounts, although
I mean, that's vague, but I mean, YouTube, I suppose.
While everybody was happy to witness Owen's ban,
should have just said straight up, like, you literally lied. What are you doing?
And SteveWillDoIt's termination was a bit more controversial. Steve had always been on YouTube's radar for his unconventional style of content. Eating challenges, prank videos, and beginning in 2021 sponsored gambling uploads, for which he was being paid more than $1 million a month.
I'm gonna puke. A month? A month?
It's therefore no surprise that Steve lent into this type of content, even picking up a sponsorship from Stake, until he made one simple error, undoing everything that he'd worked for. YouTube has an extremely strange rule where you're allowed to say the name of any gambling website, but you can't show the URL of the website with the .com included. Well, in June 2022, Steve uploaded a gambling video like any other, although the URL had been left in as his editor forgot to blur it. Despite Steve having no strikes on any of his channels, YouTube made the choice to permanently delete all of them.
I'm allowed to say I'm playing the website, but they would go to deleting my entire main channel because on my second channel, it wasn't fully blurred.
After which Steve said,
bro, you make $1 million a month. Why do you fucking care about... I'm sorry, I don't feel bad. You make $1 million a month advertising gambling to children. Cry about it.
This.
They called me the day of deletion, and it was a girl. She seemed pretty stoked I was getting deleted, and I was like, she seemed happy, and I was with me and my editor, and we're like, bro, like, she's happy.
As a result, the Nelk boys were warned about filming with him.
That is kind of weird. If that's true, that is very weird to, like, be happy. Like, on the phone. I don't know if it's true or not, but still. I think that's really unprofessional. Like, laugh about it after you hang up the call.
They basically said, like, your channel's going to be
Just being
deleted
fair
if Steve's
chat.
in your videos.
which might be harsher treatment than that given to Leafy. Between 2013 and 2016, Leafy built a reputation for uploading edgy content, which flowed well with YouTube's zeitgeist at the time. However, between 2017 and 2020, Leafy went on hiatus before returning with a pretty controversial approach. He'd upload a video titled Content Nuke Pokimane, in which he'd offer pretty reasonable criticism.
80% of Pokimane streams is just her watching videos, adding actually nothing to what she's watching whatsoever.
However, he'd then go on to upload
Okay.
12 different videos, clickbaiting Pokimane in the title and thumbnail, while talking
Why is she wearing a hijab? What is it? Why did he Photoshop her in a hijab? What the frick?
about unrelated topics in the video itself, such as finance and
What?
investing.
Of his last 15 videos, 12 of them were on Pokimane. Having 12 videos all insulting Pokimane in the title and thumbnail,
He's
that's viewed as
farming,
harassment
bro.
by YouTube.
Despite having no
Mark
price
Khan?
strikes
Okay, I
on his
don't know,
channel,
I'm sorry.
Leafy woke up to a permanent ban for creating content designed to harass, bully,
She's
or
covered,
threaten.
I
He'd
don't
take to Twitter stating, "Morning at Team YouTube, my channel was suspended yesterday. Curious if there's anything I could do to get it reinstated, or if
Leafy also did really, like, he bullied, like, disabled kids and, like, actual children. I think there might be a misconception between, like, oh, he made a bunch of videos bullying Pokey. You're allowed to make videos on Pokemon, like, that's fine and dandy. But what he was doing before that, which YouTube was completely okay with, he actually just harassed and told people to go harass, like, little kids. Not like, oh, 18 years old, like actual, like 14 years old, 16 years old, like 13 years old little kids that can't fight back, and they got harassed like IRL.
there's any statement
was a
on this you can
massive
give on
dick.
this. However, despite his tweet, Leafy seemed pretty unconcerned about having his channel deleted.
If I am gonna be banned, like, so be it. The website is shit. What else is there like, there's nothing else needed to be said.
Pokimane took to Twitter stating, "I know I'm gonna get asked this, so I'd like to clarify I had nothing to do with Leafy's ban," before adding, "Don't want my silence to leave room for assumptions." Leafy's ban
That's
was
fair, I
bound to
suppose.
happen eventually. However, someone whose termination was a little more surprising
Again, I don't think Pokey did that. I think that his past content was so edgy. And by edgy, I mean just like straight up rude to kids. Like, come on. There's plenty of content cops and like other people that did content cop likes that were about rice gum and H3H3. Yeah, like I don't think it was Pokey, genuinely. Like, I know everybody says, oh, Pokey's like in the YouTube's pocket. I don't think so. Like, in that sense.
was that of Khaby Lame. He gained 100 million TikTok followers in less than 5 months, and with YouTube
seen
launching
this
their
guy
own
before.
Shorts program, Khaby started posting across the two platforms. His notoriously funny skits exploded on YouTube as they had on TikTok, giving him over 800 million views and 2 million subscribers during his
Holy!
very first month on the platform. This was then followed by another 800 million views in the next month, and after
That's
only 4 months of
insane,
uploading
bro.
to YouTube, Khaby Lame had racked up 2.4 billion views and 5.2 million subscribers. He was then banned permanently. Why? Well, you see, this
Why?
wasn't actually Khaby Lame. It was an impersonator who was simply reposting his content to YouTube.
In 4 months? Really? It took them 4 months to ban an impersonator. He probably farmed, bro. Dude, they farmed like thousands of dollars.
YouTube. He'd gained 2.4 billion views before YouTube ever realized, and this wasn't the
Holy.
only account doing it. Only 5 days beforehand, YouTube had banned another Khaby Lame impersonator with 4.84 million subscribers, after which YouTube found a third impersonator who'd gained over 100 million views in a matter of days before they were
You want to bet it's all like the same guy? That would be insane.
also banned. As a result, Khaby began uploading content to his own official channel, which remains very much active, unlike JayStation.
I was about to say, that guy seemed so, like, he just made skits. If you're getting banned, I would have been shocked.
His termination began with a video titled "My Girlfriend Alexia Died Rest in Paradise," in which he'd state the following.
Last night we lost.
I've seen this before.
Alexia to a drunk driver, guys. She was on the way to pick up something for our video we were making on our second channel, Dream Team. She got it, guys.
As mentioned, JayStation's girlfriend had apparently died in a car crash, prompting him to upload another video visiting the spot where it supposedly happened.
It's okay, man. Everything's gonna be okay.
However, only 3 days later, JayStation began using his girlfriend's death to
He's gonna get the Luigi board, chat. Look, it's the Luigi board.
gain extra engagement.
It's real,
my
chat.
girlfriend Alexia just passed away in a tragic accident, guys. Her the Ouija board challenge
The
on
Luigi
my dead
board.
girlfriend. Let's smash the like button right now, guys.
Smash that
One
like button,
equals
chat.
one prayer for Alexia, guys. Rest in peace.
Prompting some ordinary gamers to investigate if she'd even died at all.
No, I don't have anything by that name on the system.
Nobody by that name specifically has suffered any form of death, right?
No.
As a result of the video,
He actually called them.
Alexia came forward confirming that
strong.
she hadn't actually died.
Jay faked my death. I felt sick to my stomach from the minute that he posted it.
Before going on to add that the
But I let it post it because we made a lot of money off of it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't buy it.
couple had since broken up.
Like the times that he was mean to me, it's just like he was so mean and I just don't know why.
Despite having posted years worth of unsavory content, it seemed faking his
I don't think she didn't know, man. I don't think she didn't know. Come on.
girlfriend's death was a step too
I
far,
don't
as YouTube
believe
would
it.
permanently delete JayStation's channel on the 12th of March 2021. JayStation responded by stating, "I didn't even do anything wrong, and I made videos
Chad, I
all
didn't do
year getting no
anything wrong."
controversy." However, when these delusions failed to bring back his channel, he concluded, "I'm going to sue them. Crazy. Anyways, I'm done. Nothing I can do now," which is the same conclusion drawn by 7 Supergirls. The channel began in 2008 and featured 7 girls for the 7 days of the week that upload everything from skits to day in the lives, amassing over
Guys, you know what I think about like kids doing content. I have no idea what this is about, but it's so kind of weird, chat.
5.6 billion views by 2018, when the channel took a pretty dark turn. The channel was owned by a 55-year-old named Ian Rylett, who on the 17th of August 2018 was accused of acting inappropriately
Wait. So it wasn't even a dad? Or it's just a dude that filmed them?
with one of the 7 Supergirls. Roughly 7 months later, Ian pleaded guilty to the incident and wasn't only sentenced to 3 months in prison, but was also legally banned from working on YouTube. As a result, 7 Supergirls was terminated on the 12th of March 2019, at the time being the most subscribed channel ever to receive a permanent ban. That would be until 9 months later, when YouTube's scummiest copycat was
Wait. Chat, 3 months? That's it? I had to like think about that for a minute. I was like, they sent out for 3 months or not doing that? What? For what though? For being involved in something and getting banned off of YouTube permanently? What did he do? I'm gonna look into it. I'm confused about this. What was it called? YouTube producer arrested. YouTube producer arrested. Mike DeForest. DeForest these nuts. Oh, he can't say it on stream. Chat, it's they gave him 3 months for M-wording a 15-year-old. That's it. Nah, dog. I'd be out there with a shotgun. No. Yeah. Oh, man, this makes me... What? This is disgusting. I can't even repeat it on stream. It's disgusting. I'm gonna be sick. I'm actually gonna be sick. I can't read it on stream. Look it up. Don't repeat it in chat. I'm just gonna tell you. It's that bad. It's that bad. What you think it is? It's that bad.
Banned for stealing content. The Indonesian channel named Calon Sarjana had gained over 13 million subscribers by employing a highly unethical strategy that essentially find already successful videos spoken in English before copying the thumbnail in its entirety, adding their own
Dude, he's massive. What the frick?
watermark, and uploading it to Indonesian YouTube, where the original creator had no way of finding it. However, all of this changed in November 2019, when British YouTuber JT posted his own upload titled, "YouTuber with 12 million subs steals my video."
This channel had the audacity to steal my thumbnail, put an emoji on it, and then put their watermark on it. They put their watermark on my thumbnail and claimed it as theirs. This YouTuber has stolen my thumbnail, stolen all the information from my video. They literally watched my video and took everything. They took the screenshots, they gave me no credit for my own DMs. This guy has literally just ripped me off completely, okay?
JT then
Chad, I mean, he put a watermark on it, so it's technically his. Duh. That's how it works. You piss on it, it's yours.
highlighted another crazy fact.
This guy is the biggest YouTuber in Indonesia, and he's stealing my stuff. He steals from people so much, okay, that he's got in his description, "For copyright matters, please contact us at this email." He did this because he knows he's stealing content.
Leading the Indonesian media to talk about Calon's unethical practices. A YouTube account from Indonesia with more than 12 million subscribers has been accused of stealing other people's content, with the article attaching a side-by-side comparison of some of the videos.
Oh my god, they didn't even redo the thumbnails or like... Wow, dude, that's impressive. They didn't even like change it like a little bit. It's just straight up ripped off.
They'd stolen. Having been exposed by his own country, Calon wrote an apology on Twitter translating to, "We from the entire extended family of Calon Sarjana apologize to the YouTube channel JT for using ideas, thumbnails, and video prototyping without permission," before posting a second tweet reading, "Thank you for all your corrections. Hopefully the things that have happened will truly become a lesson for us to not make any mistake in the future." However, it was already too late. JT and two other YouTubers who had their videos stolen chose to simultaneously copyright strike Calon Sarjana, terminating the channel on the grounds of multiple third-party claims of copyright infringement regarding material the user posted.
He was a fraud, he deserved it. You steal content, you pay the price. That's just how it is.
Although Indonesia wasn't the only country to lose their most subscribed channel, as Turkey's biggest was also banned at around the same time. The channel began with two kids and their father.
Why does it always involve children, man?
Muhammad, focusing on children's content before they'd find themselves involved in Elsagate. Elsagate was the nickname for
Dude, this was like such an eye-opener for me. I had no idea that this kid's content was this disgusting. Like, I knew it was fucked up and stuff, but Elsagate kind of opened my eyes.
2016 genre of content where YouTubers took kid-friendly characters like Spider-Man and Elsa and mixed them with very unsavory themes.
Inappropriate videos have infiltrated YouTube Kids, often showing popular children's characters in violent and even sexual scenarios.
The motive behind
I saw one where Elsa was like twerking and her butt was like massive, and then Spider-Man like spanked her and stuff. It was so weird, and I'm thinking to myself, like, if I was a kid, I'd just be weirded out. Like, thinking of, like, how kids' brains works. It's like, bro, what the hell am I watching?
And the videos was pretty damn obvious.
Here's one from 1 month ago. 100
Yeah, I remember it was Ethan and Gila that really, like, set this off. Like, back when H3 was actually good. Smile.
17 million views.
Although with so many people watching, parents began to talk about it.
There is a terrifying new trend in middle schoolers that I need to tell you about,
prompting advertisers to pull their ads from the site. We are shocked and appalled to see that our adverts have appeared alongside such exploitative and inappropriate content.
The adpocalypse happened as a result, yep.
Said a Mars spokesperson in a statement. We've taken the decision to immediately suspend all our online advertising on YouTube and Google globally, therefore forcing YouTube to take a stance against these sketchy videos. Only 4 days after Mars and Adidas pulled their ads, YouTube removed over 150,000 Elsagate videos, turned off comments on more than 625,000 videos, and terminated more than 270 accounts, one of which being Turkey's biggest channel with over 15 million subs. Although no termination is stranger than that of Manoj Parahar. The channel was included amongst hundreds of
Only 270, dude. Poor kids. Those kids are scarred for life. I'm telling you, man. You should be sent to jail or just face the wall. I know, harsh sentiment, but if you're doing this, you don't deserve anything.
Banned multi-million subscriber Indian Shorts channels who all employed the exact same strategy. They'd find Western videos that had been successful in English, cut them down into shorts and provide a Hindi voiceover, essentially re-uploading other people's content, with their language being the only difference. In an article discussing these channels, one...
I mean, it's like that Indonesian that Indonesian channel. It's like, oh, well, you know, if I put my voice over it, it's mine now, technically, right, chat?
Owner stated, I would pick any video and do a voiceover. I realized that if we do voiceovers in a short story, then we're bound to get views, so I just stuck to that, although this wasn't the end of the article. Over the past few months, he claims 8 such fact channels have been banned. The rate at which YouTube grew their channels, it's also taking them away at the same rate. Many of these fact channels add voiceovers to content belonging to other creators, and that it's important for creators to only upload videos that they have made or are authorized to use. The biggest of these channels, Manoj Parahar, was able to gain 20 million subscribers in just over a year before YouTube also smashed it with the ban hammer. However,
dude, Indian YouTube channels are insane. Like, they really love their Hindi content. Yeah, dude. It's so crazy, man. Do you guys remember the whole T-Series debacle with, like, how they were farming bots and, like, buying advertising in India? Hindi? I said Hindi, like the language that they speak in India. Yeah. That whole thing, they were accused of, like, faking subs, how they were shitting on PewDiePie.
Even then, Super JoJo Nursery Rhymes was banned with even more. Super JoJo caught copying CoComelon.
Don't copy CoComelon. There can only be one CoComelon.
The post referenced a Cartoon Brew article reading, Super JoJo shamelessly free rides on CoComelon's success by closely copying and exploiting every possible element of the CoComelon channel, sometimes even frame by frame, which was displayed in the previously mentioned Reddit post, where user Billy Disney showed just how badly
that is quite literally copying. I don't know if you can see this.
The copying really was. As a result, in August 2021, CoComelon launched a lawsuit against Super...
Like, again, say what you want about how CoComelon's terrible and stuff, but they are copying them. It's not even different.
JoJo, claiming that the defendant has built its Super JoJo YouTube business by blatantly copying CoComelon. 1 month after this, a new article was published reading, YouTube terminates CoComelon rival Super JoJo channel with 22 million subscribers, citing that they had received multiple third-party claims of copyright infringement. Super JoJo's ban lasted for 2 months before the channel was then restored. However,
2 months? After you lose a lawsuit? Hold up. Wait, what?
this wasn't the end of the story. The channel's growth took a nosedive following their return to YouTube, and in July 2023, a jury has decided that Baby Bus committed copyright infringement with its animated series Super JoJo, and as a result, they were ordered to pay CoComelon $23.5 million. In that very—
Yo, kids' YouTube channels are no joke. Holy crap!
Very same month, Super JoJo wiped their channel clean, deleting everything down to their profile picture. So while the channel is still technically active, Super JoJo could easily be considered the largest YouTube channel that's permanently banned.
That's that shit, chat. Maybe we should start making CoComelon content, chat. We need to start making content for children and then sue for $20 million. How much is it? 12 million?
21.
20 million? $23 million! Oh, man. Well, I kind of want to pay everyone in chat to just, like, you know, chat with me all the time. You get money! You get money!